Hello, my crafty friends. This is Crafting with Krisha right here, coming at you with another video. Now, this one's going to be a whip and chat, and that stands for work in progress, which is I work on something, you work on something. Hopefully, we get something done. Yeah, maybe. If not, you're going to listen to me ramble, like I said, this is a whip and chat. Let me tell you what I'm working on, what I'm working with, yada yada. The picture you see in front of you, the part of the picture you see in front of you, is Bookworm Fairy. Now, I was doing this, I did it back in the January, February for Bella. Then it came back out, one of my groups that I'm in, it's called the Diamond Tribe. It's over there with Heather over at Diamonds and Dragonflies. I can say the name right. It's her Patreon group, okay? So she brought it, they picked topics, and one of them was, what was it? Majestic creatures, I think is what it was. Or something like that. Anyway, fairies, fantasy, that's what it was, fantasy. And bookworm fairies are fantasy. So I dug it back out and got to work on it a little bit, and now I got to finish it for the library because it's going to be a prize. So yeah, I got to get it done. So now it's got a home to go to, and I got to get it finished and I still got about halfway to go on it. So I need to put some work on it. So I'm going to work on that. You work on whatever you want to, whether it be, diamond painting, coloring, crafting of any type of same size or sort, whatever. If you want to treat it as a podcast and listen to me ramble while you clean the house, that's cool. Come back and clean my house when you get done, will you? Alright. As always, feel free to go raid the fridge. I'm not sure what flavor Kool-Aid. I think it's a limeade. We made limeades the other day. I think there's still some in there. There's still some tea in there. Go raid the fridge. If you don't, grab something along the way and migrate in here. Okay, alrighty. I like to be hostess in hospital, so make yourself at home. Kick off your shoes. Just don't knock over my arts and crafts stuff, and we'll be good. Okay, all right. So let's find this one symbol. There we go, and we shall get started with the stories because it has been since before the 4th of July, y'all, and I gotta get you kind of caught up on my life because a bit has happened. Not drastically happened. Nothing good, bad, ugly. Well, we'll get into that. We'll just get with the stories, okay? Let's see. Our first one is obviously 4th of July review. What did you do? I went to hubby's brother's house for a barbecue. Took a couple things. I took an caramel apple dump cake, and they all were raving over it and wanted the recipe. So next day I had to come home and email all the brothers and that wanted the recipe and give them. It's a simple recipe. I mean, come on, it's a dump cake. It takes like 3 or 4 ingredients and it's done. Anyway, I took these all the time over to church when we were going to the church and when we had potlucks. They're good for potlucks. They're good dessert. They can stand to be set out. It's not like ice cream. They're not going to melt. I remember going to potluck and someone brought ice cream pies and they all melted by the time people were eating dessert, and we're like, yeah, it's melted. So these won't melt. This one didn't. It didn't even last, I don't think, that long because the boys gobbled that one up. Oh my gosh. So, mental note for future family reunions, dump cakes are a hit. It was also the first barbecue that no one had baked beans. So baked beans might be on. Either that or they don't like beans. I'm not sure, but yeah. The dump cake was definitely a hit. That's always a good thing when your thing that you take over is a hit. It's always a good sign when you come back and you go to leave and your tray, your container that you had everything in is empty and in the sink. So it's like, oh yeah, you did like it. I have an empty pan. That's a good little feeling. So, yeah. Then we came back home and had a nice, quiet, well, as quiet as you can for the 4th of July. Uh, hubby doesn't like being around fireworks. I have anxiety issues, so I don't like being around fireworks. We've got 2 dogs. Thankfully, they slept through most of it. And Quincy didn't get, he didn't flip out. So that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. We sat there and watched movies and didn't really eat much because we ate a whole bunch at the barbecue. But yeah, I think we snacked on stuff. But that was our extent of our holiday. What did you guys do? All right, interesting. Let me know down below, will you? Because I can't hear you. You're on a video. Sorry. So next topic, Mother Nature. Mother Nature is trying to give me a heart attack, and I will tell you why. Remember I told you about my garden and the container gardenings and everything kicking off? Well, now things are trying to die off. They've produced their fruit and whatnot, and they're kind of fizzling out. So, yeah, the squash plants have already gotten pulled up. I almost had a heart attack because when I was pulling them up and out of the thing, I found a robin in one and a snake in the other one. Yeah. A robin had built its nest in the squash. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but yeah, it got evicted. The second one that almost gave me a heart attack was a snake in the said other. I had 2 squash plants or squash containers, a yellow squash and a zucchini squash, which is the green one, right? Right. So, yeah, the one, I don't remember which one was in which, but it really doesn't matter. But the robin was in one of them, and the snake was in the other one. And they were both pretty well dead for the year, and so I pulled them up and was proceeding to throw them in the yard because hubby was going to mow over them and with the lawnmower. And, yeah, the snake one the bird one almost gave me a heart attack, but the snake one really almost gave me a heart. I'm like, snake. I don't do snakes, by the way. Yeah, I just don't do snakes. Yeah. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. And so, yeah, I didn't get bit. I don't think it was a poisonous snake. I think it was just a garter snake. But it was just a little thin one. And I've seen garter snakes before, and it had a stripe down it. So I'm hoping that's what it was. If it had been a poisonous one, it would have bit me because I was that close to it. And that would not have been good at all. So, yeah, the vegetable garden is trying to dwindle down, which is a good thing. I went to the market the other day. Well, yeah, today's Tuesday. Saturday I went to the farmer's market. I was hoping to get some salad stuff, and they didn't have anything. Everything's pretty much dying up, even around me. So I don't know. They had arts and crafts stuff, and I should have got some honey, but dang, it was $25 a jar for raw honey, local honey. I'm like, I didn't bring enough for that. I put myself on a budget, which is actually the whole $20, and it's like, hey, you didn't have enough for the honey. Even though I'd love to get some honey, local honey, it's just everything's so much. And there was a lady there. She had way too many eggs. She has chickens on her farm or on her husband's farm or something, and she was literally giving away eggs. She's like, please help me get rid of these eggs. They're good eggs. I just have way too many. And I'm like, hey, I like eggs. I'll take a couple. She's like, here you go. Gave me 5 dozen. I'm like, ooh, that's more than a couple, but okay. So, yeah, this week I've been eating omelets. Not gonna let food go bad. And of course, I got some what was it, berries or not, blueberries. I need to make something with blueberries. I got a little thing of blueberries for I think $5 or $6. I need to make some blueberry muffins or blueberry pancake. Ooh, pancakes. I haven't done pancake. Waffles. Yes, I need to make some waffles. I can make waffles tomorrow. Wait, what day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, hubby will be home. Damn it. He don't like blueberries. Oh well. I'll make something with them or put them in the freezer. Not sure what I'll do with them. So yeah, I've been enjoying the farmers markets. That's the scary part of the whole stories with the snakes and the birds. Let me put my notes right side up so I can read some of these, get on the same stories. The dog stories. Okay, let's do dog stories. First of all, do you have a dog or cat? Let me know down below. I'm nosy that way. In case you hear the TV on in the living room, it's still on. I think it's YouTube. I'm not sure what it's playing. I leave it on pretty much for noise. The dogs are in there sleeping off a WALK because we just came back from the park not that long ago and we did our exercise routine. And they got tired out. I got tired out. I came back and made a little breakfast, and they came back and crashed. So hopefully we'll get through the video without no barking. Not gonna promise anything. Dogs, you know, it's dogs. But they enjoy going. I try to go every morning when it's cooler, and take them for a WALK. And I need the exercise. They need the exercise. It's all good, right? Right. So there's that. Sadie, my girl dog, has been taking more Houdini lessons from her friend Rhea, and has learned how to jump over the fence. I'm not too happy with that trick. And she's learned how to wiggle out of her harness, which I don't like that trick either, because now I'm not sure exactly where her harness went to. Probably in the yard somewhere. I just gotta go out there and walk for it. But she's learned how to take off her clothes. So my dog is a stripper now. And jump the fence. So now she can get out. And thankfully I keep a collar on her with her IDs. So she still has her collar on her and she's asleep over against the wall over there so I can kind of see her. But yeah, she's learned how to jump over the fence, and it's not like she runs away. Okay, some dogs may jump the fence, they run away. Okay, I guess she hasn't learned part 2 in the escaping part that you run away from home. You don't run right around the garage and right to the kitchen door, which is where that we take them in and out of, right? Yeah, she jumps the fence, and especially like if we're out doing something like in the front yard, she will hop the fence, run around the garage, and come to the front to the side door that we always take them out of, and just kind of stand there. And so we get done running the trash out, we can come back and there's Sadie by the door, and it's like you just took her out to go outside to go potty, and she'll jump the fence and come around and be at the door. So yeah, I'm not too happy with that trick. It's cute. She comes right to the door, but you know, it is what it is. She needs to stop taking lessons from my friend's dog Rhea. Yeah. Which I hear went on an escaping trip of her own here the other day, so, you know. Yeah. Maybe Rhea's working on part 2 to that video, to that series. I don't know. I hope not. Yeah. I hope to goodness not. But other than that, the dogs are doing good. They're both blowing their coats out, so there's more dog fuzz and dog litter around the place than usual. But that's to be expected. They're dogs, right? Yeah. They're doing good right now. I just saw one of those symbols. Dang it. There you go. Okay. Any more of those diamond symbols you see that's from here down? No? Okay. Okay. Next topic. I mentioned I need to finish this picture for The library. Let me tell you a little bit about library news. So in September, the library does a tea and fairy party. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what it entails. It's for the younger kids, but anyway, I got talking to one of my librarian friends about this diamond painting I'm doing because the summer uh, collection of stuff is more crafty this year. Color Our World, right, is the theme of it. So they're doing a lot of artsy stuff like painting classes, recycled art classes. I did a demonstration on diamond art with this one, and introduced people to diamond art. So that way. And then they've had various authors coming in. We've got a Lego builder coming in next Thursday, I believe. I'm going to go to that because several people in the Diamond Tribe, which is the Heather's Patreon, they like Lego, or they have relatives that build with Legos. I've never seen anything built with Legos. So it's curious. I want to go see. There's this one lady that has, I don't remember her name, if she's won a championship or not, but she's a Lego builder. So, maybe I'll see some interesting stuff and, see what all this Lego. Heaven help me if I get another hobby, but, it could happen. You never know. It could happen. But so I'm looking forward to that. I've met several authors, including, let's see, do I have my book handy? I do not have my book handy. I don't think I have my book handy. No, I don't have my book handy, but I've been going to a couple of the Greet and Meet authors, and I've won a couple of books from every event they do, drawings and whatnot. And the last two books I've met, which was Michelle Greep and Lynette Easton, I've won books too. So that's cool. That was always kind of neat. It's always nice to meet an author. I cannot speak today. Let me get a sip of coffee while I'm thinking about it. Remember what I said about being hospitable? Go get you something to drink. Coffee. It's like 9:30 in the morning, and I'm, yeah. I took the dogs to the park for a walk, and I came home and made me some iced coffee and some peanut butter toast, and my stomach's kind of so I wasn't wanting something super heavy. So that's what I made, peanut butter toast. Okay, so mentioned library topics. Let me get my notes back up here, sorry. Mentioned meeting authors and arts and craftsy stuff. Okay, so that's the pretty much thing. I'm still reading. I'm still a bookworm. Where did I? Oh, it's right in my hand. Brain fart. Brain fart. Okay. The diet. The diet is going okay. Hubby doesn't like the diet, but I don't. I don't really care. Let me roll this up another little notch. My Creation Morian putty. Watch me take it off and not be able to. There we go. So this blue center thing that you see me messing with, you don't see messing with me, came with my whip thing from Black Dahlia. My putty carrier, not carrier, but one of these little plastic thingies. It's from Creation Morian, and the putty I'm using is, I have the three or four packs in there. 4 packs in case I needed putty. I don't know what flavor I was using for this one. What scent I was using for this one, so I just grabbed some putty. I keep some of these by the desk just in case I need because you always need putty. You always need wax and putty, so I have stuff by my desk so I can grab in case I'm going down a picture and need some more. It happens. It always happens. Um, so yeah, back to the diet. I'm doing pretty good on this Mediterranean diet. I'm, I love my fruits and vegetables. Had me a great big old salad yesterday for my lunch. Usually I have fruit with my breakfast, like an omelet and breakfast. Today I just had toast, so I could go in there and nibble on some fruit, and it will keep me going. Haven't figured out what I'm going to make for supper yet. I don't know. I have no idea. Last night I made what was it I made? Philly cheesesteak sandwiches and tater tots. Now hubby has been working extra hours, uh, mainly because they're just out of people to work. People are lazy. They just don't want to work. People say they're going to work, and then someone else ends up working double, which is fine. I'm not going to say we could always use the money. Yes, we could use the money. There's some issues going on in the household that, it would be possible to do them if I had, some more money. So he's been working his butt off. Counseling, he's pretty much quit going to counseling again on me. It's been, our relationship is very rocky, so keep us in your prayers for that one. It's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. We went to the lawyers to try to figure out, divorce and what we need to do and yada yada. What's the next steps? Because we tried this a couple months ago, and he came back. And now he's thinking, I can't afford to live separately and still take care of you and your issues. I'm like, don't worry about me. I'll manage. And some other awful things have been said. I'm not going to go there. Bad topic. So just keep us in your prayers, thoughts, vibes, whatever you happen to believe in. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And keep it nice. Keep it clean. Okay. Now on to the future. On to the future. Okay. How did that get zoomed in? It was far away. Oh well. So the future of what I got going on this channel, I've got to finish this bookworm. My next couple kits, people keep telling me how wonderful Evermoment is, and it's a new to me diamond company as well. Where is that? Ugh. That circle don't want to come off. But anyway, when I get Bookworm Fairy done here, I would like to do an Evermoment. Now, I have two that I'm thinking about doing. A chicken one and a bear one. Leave down below which one you think I should do. Leave me a little emotional thing, either a bear or a chicken. And if I get enough bears, I'll do the bear. If I get enough chickens, I'll do the chicken. But, yeah, help me decide which one I should do after Bookworm and put up, because I really want to try an Evermoment. Everyone I see, their drills are wonderful. The quality is good. The kits come out cute. And, yeah, my other one is Easter, so it's like an Easter basket one, so I can't do that one. But I would like to do either the bear or the chicken. And that one's not up there yet. Okay, so let me know down below which one you think I should do. And they're both by Gail something or other. So artwork by, hang on, I can tell you. Gail Hale or Hall. Hang on. Gail Hall. I'm looking at it upside down. Here's the chicken one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't get it out. Stay. Okay, well, it's on top of stuff, so, okay, stay. Anyway, there's the chicken one. Here's the chicken one. Box. That's the chicken one. Let me see if I can get the bear one out safely. Hang on. Hold, please. As my friend little 310 would say, hold please. Let me get the bear. Move, Sadie. Here's the bear one. I'm opting for the bear. Can you see that? Oh, you can't see that. Where is the box? There we go. The bear. I'm opting for this one because I love black bears. And it still could fit summery. I mean, it's not, I'm not doing it for any event, but I just like to do it. Just to see what the kits are like. I haven't unwrapped those at all. I need to do an unboxing and get where I can look at those pictures. I need to do that. Fall is coming around, y'all, so I still need to figure out a picture to do for Heather. Is doing, her Patreon is doing a Halloween thing, Wickedly Witchy. And I need to go through my stash and find something Halloweeny to do. Now don't worry, I have plenty of things to do. I just, choices. I've got a couple Spanglers I could do. I've got a haunted house picture I could do. I've got some other ones I got last year with pumpkins, and I don't remember what else I got last year from the Halloween sales. So yeah, there's stuff I could do. I just don't know what. You know, so I'll get that figured out. Can you believe it's like July? This year is flying by, literally flying by. Already having to think up a fall. Eek. So then, and let's see, the last story is, oh yes, hubby's leg issue is back. The other night I was actually in there getting ready for bed. Once again, that's never a good thing with him, and he was out there by my fence. Oh. The neighbor is out there cleaning up his yard in some very tight underwear, and he's right up next to my fence, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, that one's a weird one, but at least he's cleaning up his yard. It was getting pretty icky looking. I'm not too sure that he might not find some snakes and foxes in that one, because man, it's overgrown. But at least he's cleaning it up. Yay. Yay. So anyway, back to my hubby popping the vein the other night. So I was getting my pajamas on like the first time that this ever happened. And he's like, hey, honey, I need some gauze. Kind of quick like. And I'm like, and I was in one room and he was in the other. And I'm like, okay, I can't. My hearing has been messed up. It's come back a little bit. And I'm like, did you just say you needed gauze? He's like, yes. And I'm like you popped a vein gauze? He's like, yes, hurry. And I'm like, okay, let me. And I'd since the first time he had this happen, and he went to the doctor and had the one vein leaked. This is a different leg, different vein. And I feel we're gonna be going back in that lovely circle. Maybe we'll actually get to eat at that one place that I never did make it to that burger place, but it's in Springfield. But so anyway, I get up and I have these kits made up with gauze and tape and wrapping stuff around, right? So I just grabbed one of those from the hall closet, brought it in, helped him with his leg. I'm like, got the bleeding stopped, got him kind of wrapped up. Threw a towel and some cleaning stuff down on the floor because there was, blood all over the floor. And I'm like, yeah, just wipe this blood up when you're done. And he's like, okay. He's like, wait, aren't you going to help me? I was like, no, you know how to do it. I got the stuff. I threw the towels down to catch all the blood and, gave you your little supplies. And you're good. You're not going to die. I'm going back to bed. Good night. And he was just like, gee, I can feel the love. And like I said, we've been having issues in our relationship. So, yeah. I've been a little bit bitchy and I don't know. I guess uncaring. I'm not gonna take all the blame because he comes home and bitches. Last night he didn't come home till about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and supper was done. I had eaten. I hadn't done up all the dishes yet, but I had eaten. I think I was doing the dishes when I saw the truck roll in, and I was like, great. So he came in. He was like, "Hey, is there anything to eat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just put leftovers up. A little bit ago. I was like, they're probably cold by now, but you know, eat the leftovers. All you can do." It's like if you want it warmed up, warm it up. Because I just got done with the dishes, so I'm not really wanting to dirty up dishes. So eat it. So yeah, I haven't. We've had our issues. Actually, to the point he was looking at. We looked at an apartment the other day for him. Cute little one bedroom. It's enough, a place to lay your head, go to the bathroom, and a little small kitchen to make some meals. What more does a single person want, right? Right. But he came up with the idea, or after talking to the people, um, he was like, "Well, I'm fixing to go through a divorce, and I need some place to stay, and I can't afford to stay here." So he told me, he's like, "I don't make enough to afford this," and he's like, "You're just stuck with me." And I'm like, "I don't want to be stuck with you. I want to enjoy my life." Ugh. Hold on, let me turn that ringer down. My bad, I am so sorry. I thought that was, I thought it was off, and it wasn't off. Just turn it down, there we go, silence mode. It's no one I know anyway. Probably just another scam call, or I've been getting a lot of those scam calls. What was it? I had one call me the other day, and I forget what it was. I answered it, and I was like, "No, I'm good." I don't remember what it was, but Quincy thought he overheard it, and I forget what it was. I answered it like Lucy's Bar and Grill, because I didn't recognize the number. And sometimes I just like to have some fun with these idiots. I was like, "Hey, Lucy's Bar and Grill, can I get your order?" And they're like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's lunchtime. What do you want? Burger, fries, onion rings?" And they're like, "Wrong number." And I'm like, "Okay." Typical. So, yeah. Anyway, there's that. Usually I just don't even answer my phone. If I don't know the number, I don't get a whole lot of calls, but if I don't know the number, I don't pick it up. And if I don't have your number and it's not in my phone where it can recognize the number, it'll come up as unknown or possible scam or whatnot, and I'll look at it and I'm like, do I feel like having fun? No. Okay, let it go to voicemail. But then my voicemail gets full of all the junk. But at least I don't have to actually listen. Half the time they hang up. They're like, "Yeah, this is so and so from," if it's important, they know to leave a message. "Hey, this is so and so. I'm trying to get a hold of you." Okay, then I might call you back. You know? But it could still backfire. You could still be one of my former friends and I still won't answer the phone. I had my friend from Arkansas call me. And she's like, "Hey, this is so and so. I'm trying to get a hold of you." And she's like, "I think this is the right number. If not, do you know her?" And I'm thinking, I'm not answering that phone either. She's a little crazy for me. A little crazy. She's used drugs just a little bit too much. I know where she got the phone number. She got it from her folks because they're actually keep in touch with her through them. But it's just like, yeah, I don't want to have my number given out. So, yeah, it is what it is. At least I know she's still alive. I just don't want to talk to her. But anyway, all she ever wants is money for drugs. It's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So anyway, what's been going on in your world? That's kind of the extent of my stories. I think I touched everything. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Anyway, what's been going on in your neck of the woods? Let me know down below. And what symbol am I on? Spade. Okay, spade. Spade. Oh, goodness. So anyway, I guess I'm done rambling. Are you doing anything for any events? Do you have any stuff coming up that you're working on? Let me know down below. I like to be nosy. Mojo's awake now, so I guess I better get off. That usually means he wants to go out and go potty. So, the way he's acting. So I guess I will close here and let you guys go. And wrap this up and come back in and work some more on my fairy and keep it going. So, as I bid you adieu, remember, do something nice for yourself, okay? Whether it be taking a WALK, dog optional, whether it be trying a new recipe, listening to some music, doing some coloring, doing a craft, whatever. Take some time for you, okay? Do something nice for you to help you relax, help you de-stress, because, y'all, this world is nuts. Okay? And I'm not talking about my friend in Arkansas. This world is just nuts. Actually, I know why the dog is barking, and it's because of the half-naked man on that side of the fence. So, yeah, I can't let them out right now. But, yeah. Enjoy you. Do something nice for you. Keep your sanity. All that other fun stuff. Like, share, subscribe down below. Get my numbers up, okay? Come on. Get them up. 300. Push it, push it, push it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.